going to be a World's End Harem episode 4 review. Episode 4 is based around Doi again from episode 3. Like, it shows a little bit of Rito and also the first guy they woke up. It shows a little bit of those two as well, but mostly the show. This episode is going to be about Doi. So the episode begins basically showing Doi in his teacher's bedroom, like waking up, and basically it says that he's been with her like every night for like the past week. Now, me knowing a little bit about the story, like I can already knew that was something bad, and I knew they was going to try to fix that. I knew his attendant was going to try to change that as soon as possible. So I kind of seen where this episode was going, and I like the direction that the show was going in. So after that scene, it shows his attendant basically forcing Dory to go to swim class because he really doesn't like athletic things. I guess he's not much of an athlete, but I guess you can probably notice that from the third episode as well. How he just watching all the girls running and all that, and he just sitting on the sideline. But this episode goes like a little bit further into that, and like to not even enjoy swimming. I mean, I can't understand that. So basically, they're in the same class, and all the girls are having a competition. You don't really know what for until later on. But apparently, all the girls having a competition to see who actually spends the week with Doi in this room. Who's gonna be his new roommate? This girl named Ichijo has the fastest time, so she wins. And basically, she comes to his room that night, and he's all confused about what's going on. And then his attendant calls him over and explains the situation to him. Like first, like, he's confused and like he should be, but apparently like his attendant basically says like one of the girls' rooms like the air conditioner went out, so they all the girls had to go to like extra the other rooms and all that with the other girls, but they didn't have enough room for all the girls, so one of the girls had to stay with him for a week, and then like every week they're gonna have a new girl staying with him, and that's basically the competition she won. So she won that she'll be the first one to spend the first week with him. So the next day they wake up and basically he gets changed and all that. He tells her not to look, and then he asks her like is she gonna change as well. But then she asks him for help with changing because apparently she's like this rich girl, and basically she never changed her own clothes by herself. So basically she needs help with that, and like it's kind of funny because like this whole time he's helping her change, like he's trying not to stare at her and all that, and it's just kind of crazy because like he's trying not to cheat on his teacher, and it's like it's clear like he finds out this by the end of the episode, but it's kind of clear that basically they're trying to set him up to sleep with as many girls as possible, but he doesn't know just yet. So he's trying to be faithful to his teacher, but his teacher's in on it as well. So this part right here was just kind of like, what's going on? And his teacher, what's her name, Yuzu Sensei, basically started making up excuses why she can't spend the night with him anymore, while they was doing like for the past week or so. So basically, she tried to tell him that she's on her period, and everybody knows that's just an excuse, just so she won't really stay with him anymore. So another girl could get their opportunity to have kids with him. Anyway, so that night, basically, he like Ichijo, she's having trouble sleeping, and she says that she really can't sleep alone in her own bed. So basically, she joins him in his bed, and eventually, they end up doing it. He cheats on the sensei. So I kind of seen that coming. It wasn't really no surprise. So then it cuts away from Doi and then goes to Rito. Basically, it shows that he's on TV, guys on TV program, basically talking about girls that wants to encourage him and that wants to sleep with him and all that. So it's like a whole TV program that show that broadcasts that. It's like and he's like kind of surprised, but apparently like his attendant Sue, but basically she says that like 94% of females watch that show. And it also shows the first guy who woke up wasn't named Kyoji. Like basically it shows him a little bit. Like basically he's just basically looking at his fetus inside of a girl or something like that. Like basically saying that he's gonna have a kid soon. And that's the only thing that he really does in this episode. And then it goes back to what's the name, Doi. So Doi meets up with his teacher Yuzu, basically to apologize for cheating on her that night. But then she just runs off because she basically knows it's going to happen eventually. And I guess she still had feelings for him or something like that. I guess she really won't pretend to care about him. I guess she actually really do like him. Then with all the weird things that Doi had been noticing, like that's going on with the school, basically he confronts his attendant Karen about what's going on. Basically, he says he has a theory that basically like they're using him as an experiment just to see like if they can repopulate the Earth. And basically, she basically admits to everything that they was doing, and she confessed the truth to him. So the episode ends with the head women in charge of the program that's monitoring these three guys. Basically, it ends with them saying like, "Oh yeah, the first subject's doing good, the third subject's doing well as well, but the second subject, Rito, like he's not doing too well." So they're planning on removing his attendant Sue from watching over him, and that's how the episodes end. So this is my review of episode 4 of World's End Harem, and I hope you all subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you next time. Peace.